Welcome, new video. Tesla Supercharger. We're in Croatia. 11% says here 60 kilometers. Just dropped to 59. So this is the Model Y Juniper 2025. We are the long-range dual motor, so all-wheel drive. Now, these are new V4 in Zadar. So let's plug it in and see if it's going to pull 250. This doesn't have the full power, but if there's only one car, it should be delivering 250. That really didn't sound good, but I guess it's normal. You can see the price for non-Teslas. Now let's plug that in. I really don't like this. It's too bulky. Prefer the V3. We're already charging. Let's see the power. It's ramping up slowly though, but going up. 210, 220. So I'm just gonna lower this. I don't need it that much, but 232. I was hoping for more. At least briefly 250, but starting to drop. Okay, so from, it's already at 14%, but from almost 10% to 90% at this pace, it's gonna take 45 minutes. I'm not gonna stay here for this long, but I'm just gonna charge to 50 and leave. But just wanted to showcase this one. Unfortunately, in Croatia, Tesla is planning to do a power upgrade and replace all of the existing V2 stalls or V3 with V4 and expand the network. So new locations is going to be on a highway. Some are going to be locally, but the new that are for long distance travel are going to be on the highway. I was charging last night on a V2. It was up to 110. I didn't hear the heat pump. Now I can hear the heat pump. It's not loud as on my Model 3, but actually it is. But yeah, this is the new V4. Now, let me just show you one more thing. So, charging price. If we just press on the battery, here you can see 0.41 cents per kilowatt. You can see how much of this session we're getting power and session cost up till now, and idle fee per minute is €1. It starts after, like, I think 15 minutes. But just to tap on the supercharger, you can see here off peak is 41 cents and 46 during between 16 and 20 hours. That's if you're in 12-hour counting. That's between 4 and 8 p.m. I believe. It's still pulling a decent amount of power, considering that this doesn't have full power unlocked. There is an ionity. You can't see it from here, but actually you can. You can see it in the rear view mirror. Actually over there. It is giving 350 kilowatts, but Tesla, I guess, didn't buy that much power here. But just, it's already dropping time, 45, but if I would just charge to 50, which is my plan. It says here I need to stay only for 9 minutes. So that's pretty good just to continue your trip. I'm not going back to Zagreb this night. I'm going tomorrow. But just wanted to do a quick charge. It's not that far from the city. And I might even charge to 60. We'll see. Because of tomorrow, I'm just going to head back to Zagreb and then maybe stop on the way, just for a quick stop, just to make it to Zagreb, and I'll return the car. But I just wanted to share this a little bit. Let's just, if I put it to 60 here, 15 minutes. I mean, that's not a lot of my time. Even if I would say here for, okay, that's already 25, because the charging rate is gonna slow down. So maybe if I would say 65, it's 20 minutes. That's not a lot of my time, especially if you need to do a stretching, if you need to go to the bathroom or restroom, whatever you call that, get some food maybe, if it's day, get a coffee. You know, it's really not that difficult. And if we were pulling to 50 here, that wouldn't reduce the time too much, but it would reduce this time maybe from 15 or 10 minutes to, yeah, from maybe instead of 15 it would be 10, because it charges really fast to 50% or 60, and then it just starts dropping down. But again, if I put it to 90, it's already dropping, so it's fairly okay. Now, since if you're here, I did a very detailed review of this car. You can check it out. I did also a night tour as well, but let me just show you the car. It looks amazing. This is just a test car that I got. Since I review cars, this is a Tesla's press car in Croatia. It's the all-wheel drive, long range, obviously. But look at the LED bar. It just looks dope. And since you're here watching, let me just share some consumption figures. I was driving a bit faster on the way here, but on the way to Zadar from Zagreb, that's a little bit less than 300-kilometer trip, mixed terrain, going uphill, downhill. My consumption at 130 kilometers per hour, a little bit on 20 driving, 140, depending on, route or some constructions. But it was a 2.5-hour drive. I've got 20 kilowatts consistent. It was a warm temperature, around 25, between 22 and 25 degrees, which is ideal for the battery. But I also did a consumption test when just gently cruising between, let's say, 60 and 80 kilometers per hour. So let's say open road driving. The lowest was 13 kilowatts. Very efficient car for a big SUV that's electric. That's same as my 2021 Model 3 long range all-wheel drive. So really happy with the performance of the new Model Y. Now, just getting in the app, you can see they've added, you can finally see the current charging cost as well in the app. Now back to the Tesla screen, you can see here I'm almost at 60%. The power has dropped to 80 kilowatts, but if I would charge to 90, it would take another half an hour, which I'm probably not going to wait for. But to wrap up here, if you watch my consumption test, I've did from Zagreb to Zadar, a little less than 300 kilometers. I was driving around Zadar and then to the supercharger here, and I spent 60 kilowatts and almost did 330 kilometers. Now, considering this has a 75 kilowatt hour usable battery, we can definitely do 400 kilometers if you would charge your battery to 100% and come at, let's say, 1%, 0. You still have a buffer after you pass 0, but we can definitely do around 400 kilometers, maybe even 400 plus, just driving normally 130. And if you drive slightly slower, like 120, you're gaining more range. So this car could definitely, if we were driving 120 kilometers per hour or 110, get declared 500 kilometer range. That's on display. So a little update. Let me focus on the screen here. So you can see here just press. There's multiple languages. You can choose the one you know. Resets every time, and then you can press here on the info as well, and you can see that. So I decided to stay up to 80% because I'm gonna save time tomorrow, but because I can leave later then. But also to show you here, the charging price for this session is a little bit over 23 euros. So the car took in 53 kilowatts, but it took 56. So at least 3 kilowatts went into the battery to help heat it up, or just heat lost on the cables. And for very end, you can see they've added this nice charging cost and session info. Okay, return trip. I did stop, so this has reset. Arrived to the new V4 Supercharger close to Zagreb with 4%, says 16 kilometers on the clock. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Teslas charging here, even a BYD. So a few Ys in the background, but I wanted to see if this would give me more power, but let's plug it in and see. So it's plugged in, we're charging. Let's see here. This place is also sharing power. It's not full power capacity. As I've heard, might be wrong, we're getting close to 200. Can we pass at least 200? Oh, we're so close. Give me 200, please. Okay, at least 200. Still going up, surprisingly, which is nice. Better than the Zadar. I think the Zadar has less power that they've purchased. Okay, this is not too bad, considering there's at least 3 Ys, a Model 3, and a BYD Seal charging next to me. Ooh, 230. $235. Nice. I think that was our peak. Okay. And the best thing is it says only 35 minutes to get to 80%, which isn't that bad. I'm not going to charge that much. This time really I'm not. Huh, less than 15 minutes. That's crazy good. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stretch a little bit and that's that. Surprisingly, I've started with like around 70% from Zadar. Zagreb is just like, I don't know, maybe 20 kilometers. Distance from here, maybe something like that. But yeah, surprisingly, this is good. But again, this is a new battery. When it degrades, it's going to be slightly less, but still very good. I'm surprised. Very, very pleased with the range of the new Model Y all-drive long range.